Hello and welcome back, my adventurers. Previously on the last session, our group has found a few more discoveries in the small village of Brightwater. They found out more about the mayor and more about his relationship with the Necromancer. Also, at one point, the party has decided to split, as the artificer and the wizard decided to investigate the local church that the village has built after burning down the old one. And they found out more than they can chew, to say the least. And the preacher seems to hide more ace in his sleeves, so to say. And unfortunately, the wizard has died during that encounter. And while they were trying to escape, and the preacher, the the artificer has used Thunderwave, noticing the entire village, or more accurate, waking up the entire village in the middle of the night. And the preacher has used that to basically pretend to be innocent and start to yell that he's being attacked, the guild members are attacking him, and you guys had to run for your lives, and you managed to escape, but unfortunately you had to run over a guard in order to escape that village. Uh, yeah, that gift is pretty much accurate. Um, yeah, and the crow has John has made a distraction for you using mimicry to copy the mayor's voice, basically moving the entire forces of the local guard to one side of the city instead of the main gate, and you guys ran through the entrance with your carriage. And now you're on your way back to the ruins of the old church, meeting the Flameskull to seek shelter before encountering and get rid of the Necromancer that has plagued this land. So when you guys enter the church, the four of you notice that there is a strange man confronting the preacher known as Richard, that is also the Flameskull. I have too many preachers in this campaign. So, Feldros, please describe to the rest of the party your character that is currently menacingly talking to the Flameskull.
Well, he's a human, roughly in his late 20s. He's wearing a kind of light, heavy armor, chainmail. He has a long sword in his hand and mid-long brown hair slicked back around his ears and like maybe a week old stubble on his face. Deep brown eyes and generally just kind of broad and lean, muscular of build.
And you can see in front of him the Flameskull that is currently in his human form. He's currently talking with Feldres, trying to calm him down, telling him he is not the enemy that he seeks. And I'm just gonna up the picture for you. That is the preacher slash Flameskull known as Richard that is currently talking to you.
Known as Dick.
And yeah, he is telling you that you should lower your weapon.
I do not lower my weapon. Well, I don't keep it directly ready for attack, but I do not hold it in any way so that I would be unable to defend myself or attack.
Well, guys, you see this scene in front of you. What do you do?
What's going on here?
Oh, lovely. The party has arrived. As you can see, I have a guest.
I think
Not
that's to
really,
say
but
the least.
yeah, maybe you guys can convince him to be much less intense.
Don't kill him. He's good guy.
Are you sure?
Without breaking eye contact with the preacher, I ask, a good guy.
John
Yeah.
will, John will whisper to your ear, Poltir, a good undead at least.
Well, I
What's your-
mean, he's still a guy, though.
Yeah,
What's your
gender-wise.
business here, sir?
My business here is none of your concern.
Are you from the guild, Dad?
The what?
Okay, I'll take that as a no.
I don't recognize him.
He is in fact not a guild member.
Maybe we can help you with your business. Telling us what it is.
All right, fine. If you want to help me with my business, then restrain him while I kill him.
Why are you trying to kill this man?
I can't.
No, but why? Is the question.
I asked why you're trying to kill him.
Oh, why?
But yeah, why?
The why is entirely my business. But for now, we can go with the fact that he's an undead.
Now that's just racist. The preacher is.
I mean,
that's a preacher reaction.
I've met a few undead in the last day or two, and as far as all of undead go, this one's pretty nice.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. He gave us cookies.
I agree.
Also, Feldros, please make me a perception check.
Gotcha.
Well, you're not really sure, but you think you hear the sound of children's laughter.
Can I tell from which direction?
Under you.
From children's laughter from under me.
Yes.
Can I do an investigation or perception check to check if there's any way to get underneath me?
Well, you clearly have saw staircase down when you came into the church.
Ah, okay. Well, I look at the preacher and while actually raising my sword, ask him, what's underneath the floor?
Well, the children's village.
The children's
The,
village?
Yeah. I took them under my care.
Are you here to save the kids too?
I didn't know about any children.
Oh, they're safe.
he just said he didn't know, but
Honestly, they're safer here than where they were.
What did you say?
I said they're safer here than where they were.
Explain.
Mayor man kidnap children, give it to bad guy kill children, necromancer things.
Yeah, you said you don't like undead things. Well, I mean, maybe that one over there is an exception, Mr. Richard, but we know where there's a necromancer nearby, and
Yeah, we're actually gonna go out and kill him. And once we kill him, I'm sure the preacher here will be gone. Am I right, Mr. Preacher Man?
If
Okay.
What are you referring to? He seems to be a bit
We'll kill a
confused.
necromancer, because the necromancer is the one that made the mayor man do bad stuff.
Make an insight check.
Alright, hold up. Sorry, let me pause my Doom music. You want me to make a insight check?
Yes.
Alright. 8.
The Flameskull Richard is raising his eyebrow. He seems to be a bit surprised with what you just tell him. I had no idea that the local preach was corrupted.
Yeah, he was an undead man.
Yeah, he well, you know how there were 5 of us when we came here last time?
Oh
Well,
yeah, where is that friend with the split personality?
He's dead.
Oh, he's
yeah.
dead?
Yes.
The preacher, he kind of vomited this poisonous green gas everywhere. It was all we could do to get away, but Bryn's just kind of silent.
Yeah, I wouldn't bring it up around that
He
one.
was killed in action.
You will see the preacher is like lowering his head in grief, and he seems to be doing some religious hand gestures, and he chant a small prayer for the soul of the wizard.
Can I do an insight to see if he's like really sad about it, or if he's just pretending?
Sure, roll an insight. From that insight score, I would say that he seems to be legitimate.
For her part, Bryn is gonna go sit in the corner and be both kind of sad, but also starting her long rest and changing up her spells and gear stuff.
Yeah, Gral's gonna do the same. He's gonna just start lay down on this bench. He's gonna look at the Feldros and what's his name? What's your name, sir?
My name?
Yeah.
Not that it's any concern for you, but you can call me Lev.
Lev. Well, Lev, we're not gonna help you kill this preacher, but you can help us kill the Necromancer if you want. I'm going to bed. You have a long day, mother.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired too.
I just look kind of confusedly out over this bunch of people who just intruded on my interrogation and just started sleeping behind me.
So I'm assumed that you're gonna join the party at hunting down the Necromancer.
Well, for now, I guess that this Flameskull can wait. I've waited for long enough. I think that one day wouldn't hurt anything.
Well, maybe your arrival is a sign of fate, and that maybe Lathander has guided you to get here. Maybe you are his blessing for the party to accomplish this mission.
I am absolutely no one's blessing.
That's
Not
the
yet,
thing
big
about,
boy. Yeah.
that's the thing about gods. They work in mysterious way. And once you say that, you guys hear a booming sound above the church. And you hear somebody. You know what? Make me an all perception check.
All of
Everyone
us?
is
Everybody,
Convenient.
all of us, make perception check.
Guys, you want to know something great?
Oh,
I
hey,
just
is
got-
that a nat 20?
It is. I got a 10.
Okay, so those who roll above 20, you guys can definitely hear a sound of a man screaming his lungs out, as it sounds more distant, but the more seconds go by, it sounds more clearer and clearer, and then you hear boom as somebody lands through the roof, and then through the floor, and then to one of the benches on the church. Bunny, please introduce your character.
Where do you want me to set my token at?
Just at one of the benches.
Gotta use the pop-out window to actually get the token. Ooh, funky. Hold on. Oh, I can't open my character sheet. Let me refresh roll 20 real quick. It's being weird.
Augers.
Others roll 20 is weird. There we go. Maybe. Yeah. Now I can get this token.
Okay, so please introduce your character.
Ani, as he falls, landing smack down. Ow, that wasn't fun. He kind of looks around. This ain't the wastelands.
Welcome.
What stands before you is a 5'2" covered in armor with these horns coming out the helmet. The tips seem to be metal with these little electric tips on it that are conducting energy into the armor.
Welcome.
As soon as he falls, does the ground see or hear this?
Oh, you
Boom.
definitely
Oh,
heard
yeah.
this. You
He
definitely
sort of
heard
grabs
this.
his glaive and points it in his face. Who the fuck are you?
I'm Monokuro. Don't hurt me.
With all that on, I don't think I could hurt you.
Well, you'd be surprised.
Mhm.
There's already like a huge cut mark in where the faceplate is.
So you will see the preacher, Richard, is like looking at the sight of a man just falling from the sky in the middle of his church. And he will then raise his head to the sky and will pray to his Lord. Dear Lathander, I know you walk in mysterious ways, but can you be much more less less this? And I don't think it's I don't think it's good to hurt your messengers that way.
Just send him flying through your church.
Bulky armor, giant horns. A little too tall, but maybe he's a
Live,
dwarf.
is this dude with you, man? Who the fuck is the guy? Where'd you come from?
I came from the Isle of Man. This is the wastelands, right?
Some might say, but I don't think so.
Your head rattle around in your helmet?
What? Who are all of you? I thought the wastelands were supposed to be inhospitable. Why is there a church?
I think you made the wrong landing, sir. This is not the wastelands.
Where's the
this is a
wastelands?
small rundown church.
Island
next to town.
south of Isle of Man. Where am I?
In a church.
On the main continent.
Main continent, yeah.
He doesn't know the main continent exists. He thinks, what main continent? That's the Isle of Man.
No, this is the main continent of man
I
and
don't know the
woman.
name of the main continent. Fuck. Oh, he was there.
Man, woman, and other races as well, yes. You are currently on the border between Swaria and Valhalla.
Other races?
I
He
mean,
sounds very confused.
just look around you, my friend.
I point towards Brynhilda.
Aren't other races supposed to be enslaved?
What?
Oh
No?
boy.
He's a racist. Great.
You just try and
No,
enslave a dwarf and see what happens.
I was exiled for helping the slaves.
A freedom fighter.
I wouldn't call myself that.
Can you make some sort of
More
check to see if this guy is crazy or like for real or whatnot?
Sure, all insight check. He seems to be a bit confused about the whole situation, but he seems to be sincere.
Where were you expecting to arrive? This wasteland? What's it called?
wastelands. It's where all the dump from the constructs go.
Constructs?
Where
Does
we
anybody
get
know
exiled.
about this, guys?
Dump?
And I'm
Uh,
looking at people around me. Nobody.
you
Can't
don't
hear
have
snoring.
who is proficient with history.
I am proficient with history.
Roll me a history
Nope.
check.
DM fault here is snoring in his sleep right now.
Well, a
It's
natural one on history.
natural one.
Clearly, you didn't pay attention in that class.
Sure.
Well,
But I am
the
going to
islands
say,
are also unknown.
yeah, you can say, I'm going to say that you heard maybe myths about the Isle of Man, but other concrete facts you would not know.
Gotcha.
You just astral project into the future.
Wait, that didn't happen yet, did it?
What?
Completely forgetting about what he's talking about, Brynhilda's going to take a step closer and start looking at his armor, which is kind of interesting.
The armor is pulsating with some sort of electric energy that's being conducted through the horns.
She is
Maybe
going to
there's
reach out and
plating
try and
there.
touch one of the conductive plates on the armor.
It feels very static.
Ooh, my fingers are all... Ugh.
Well, learning that this guy is is a freedom fighter, or at least someone who helped slaves escape, Livius will kind of reach his hand out in order to try to help the man up on his feet, so that we don't have to like talk to him laying down.
I just imagine he's kind of laying down, trying to talk, a bit nervous.
He's kind of like Yamcha in a little crater smoking.
Yeah.
He's gonna accept hand. And he is not tall at all. He's
He's
5'2".
taller than Bryn, especially with those horns on his helmet.
So
No, that's the other 2 feet.
So I kind of just squat down to reach his eye level and ask him. So, what were you going to do in the wasteland?
I was being exiled there.
For freedom fighting.
Yeah, it's a crime to help slaves. Lost my arms for that. He says, taking off one of his mechanical arms.
Oh my.
Oh. I'm going to sleight of hand check to take your arm out of your hands and start looking at it.
I'm gonna just say you pass, because he ain't really holding on to it well.
Fair enough. I am. Which arm is it, left or right? I'm looking at it.
Left, I'm pretty sure.
All right, I have your
Right,
left
it's
arm.
just the hand.
I'm going to retreat a little bit with my ill-gotten prize and inspect it. You guys do stuff while I do that.
And I just walk around him like inspecting the weird armor.
Okay.
Why are you inspecting me like this?
Because you look weird.
Oh my god, it's completely clockwork mechanical.
That's a bit rude.
But not untrue.
So, Richard will ask the armored man. I believe you are here by the guidance of my god, Lathander. And I believe that you are destined to make a big change on the world. As you can see, this group of adventurers are here gathered to defeat a great evil. Would you like to assist them?
What great evil?
The kind that kidnap children from their bed and sacrifice them for whatever experiments he wants to deduct.
Says the guy with children in his basement.
Well,
Yeah, but they're happy down there, she says, while absently fiddling with the different knobs and dials and levers and cables and rivets.
well,
Let me talk to the children, and I will see for myself if they're happy or not.
sure.
Oh, sure, I'll come with you. I haven't seen him in a little while.
The creature just show you with his
Okay.
hand towards
Hands it
the
back.
staircase.
He takes his arm back and claps his hands together. His little magnetic pulse comes back. Had to readjust it.
I'm just imagining the raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy playing with the arm of the Winter Soldier. So,
When you get it back, it might have a gun on it.
Don't worry, it's already a pretty deadly weapon as is.
so for the rest, are you going down and check on the children?
Here, I can show you the way.
Fedros? Hello?
Mr. Big Sword Man,
Yeah.
you wanted to see the children?
Yes.
You're not gonna
if you
hurt
can show
them,
me the
right?
way.
Yeah,
Of course, I'm not gonna hurt children.
then we're good.
So, as you
This
guys
way.
go down the staircase, you can see there is a door in a very dark room. And under that door, you can see bright light from the cracks.
I'm gonna walk confidently up to the door and open it and be like, "Hey, everyone!" And assuming they remember me from before, I'll walk in and
So
start introducing them to.
you see dozens of children cheering on the same time and screaming your name, Brindita! And everybody's like gathering around you and like, hugging you and jumping on you, playing with your horns.
See, they're fine. Everyone's happy here.
I kind of like squat down in front of the closest child to me and ask them, can you explain to me how you got here?
Are you just like straight up moving towards a child and like leaning down and investigate him?
No, not leaning, squatting.
Okay, make me a persuasion check.
Do a Slav squat.
Okay, for a moment, you scare the child with your look and physiques because you are a stranger man and a big one with armor and sword. But then he takes a look at your eyes and you can see that you are sincere at your attention and you mean him no harm. And he explained to you that Mr. Hothead took us from our home and took us here and he really did take good care of us. He gives us warm food. He gives us very fun books to read.
But he took you from your families.
Well, yes. He said there is something bad in the village, and it could harm us if it's not been dealt with.
Have you been
Brynhilda's
told
just-
anything about being returned to your families?
Well, Brynhilda said she's gonna remove that evil and let us go back to our family. Did you
Nod,
remove it,
nod, nod.
Brynhilda?
Not yet. It's pretty big. It's gonna take a little bit more time. I'm sorry.
You can clearly see the disappointed at the children's face.
But hey, we'll get it taken care of, and you'll be home before you know it. And Mr. Flameskull will take care of you in the meantime.
You see the children sighting and just going back, playing their games and reading the books. They seem to be a bit more frustrated.
Well, I look at Brynhilda and with a slight smile, I ask, "So you promised to bring these children home after the threat has been dealt with?"
Of course, it's not that it's just my job and the reason we're here, but it's the right thing to do.
Well, I guess there's no harm in tagging along with you for now then. I'll help you bring this thing down.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. She will have been watching the children's reaction to Liv and will be a little softer around him. So Should we head back upstairs?
Yes, let's do that.
I'll be back later.
I take a last look at the children with a little smile before I follow Brynhilde up the stairs again.
Okay.
Voltier's dead asleep in his chair thing.
So the preacher will suggest that all of you should take rest, and you should investigate the woods, the deep part of the woods.
Yeah, I have directions from the mayor's journal.
Hey, preacher, you got any what's it called? The books where people kiss?
Say what?
You know, the books where people kiss. You know those?
This is a church. I don't know what books you think I keep here.
Hold up. Say that again.
It's a church, my son. I don't know what kind of books you think I keep here, but it's very children friendly.
I think kissing is children friendly. My mom and dad did it all the time.
Then what do you mean by kissing?
Well, what else would I mean by kissing? Kissing. You know, showing affection by putting your lips together, that stuff.
Are you talking about romance novels?
Yeah.
I'm
Is
going to
that
turn
what
to the armored guy. What are they talking about?
John
What
would
do you mean,
just
what am I talking about?
John would just tell the preacher that the paladin have read some romance novels at the mayor house, and now he seems to be addicted to those.
Oh.
Ah, now the preacher understand the whole situation.
I didn't know what they were called.
Okay, I think I got one. It's more biblical story stuff, but you can read it.
Alright.
And he
He'll
gives
pick
you
it on
one
his
of the
way.
books.
He won't read it right now.
It's-
Though.
So the preacher will suggest that you should all take a long rest for going forward with your journey.
I will do so.
Do you have a room that is more secluded from from this one? I'm not that comfortable sleeping around strangers.
I mean, you can just sleep at the kitchen.
I'll take what I can get.
Okay. That's the kitchen right there. So, anyway, I'm gonna say that you all did the long rest, so update your character sheet and whatnot, and you have the full benefit of a short rest, of a long rest, sorry.
And I'm guessing since we bedded down at night, it's probably morning now or so?
Yes, it will be morning, correct.
Okay.
So, what do you guys do? It's morning.
Well, having done my long rest before everyone else, because mine's only 4 hours, I probably would have been awake with all of my stuff well before everyone, getting stuff ready, looking for food to pack to bring with us. As I said, I changed some of my spells, some of my infusions. But yeah, as everyone wakes up, they're going to see Brynhilde packing foodstuffs into her backpack and getting ready to go.
Voltier's like taking spell components from the church, holy water and all that kind of stuff, for his spell components, and getting prepared for the journey mainly.
Okay.
Feeding the crow peanuts.
And
Crow seems to be pleased.
Livius kind of walks out and looks around to see who's awake, and addressing those who are awake, asking, so, last night, some of you mentioned a necromancer that... am I mistaken in that he already killed one of you?
No, you're right. He, I mean, it wasn't the necromancer, but...
Well, in that case, I should probably see if I could get some better armor, if this is going to be a tough fight.
I
Do you
mean,
know anywhere where I can get better armor?
I can make some for you if you have the right materials and, you know, a little while to wait, but
I have no materials and no patience.
Why you do that to me, bro? Sorry.
well, then we probably don't have time to go back to a town that wants us.
Well, you currently are wanted. By the way, Growl. Growl.
Yep.
Make me a wisdom saving throw. You are having nightmares about what you did last night. You can clearly see the face of the guard surprised that you ran charging towards him with your carriage and running over him.
I was doing meditation in the morning to clear my thoughts, please.
I mean, kind of hard to focus when you committed first-degree murder.
Yeah, okay.
So,
You may have been under the influence.
because of your lack of sleep, I'm gonna say that you take a first level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Okay, and with that, everybody's awake.
Oh, and while we're doing these little morning things, I would like to inscribe, like just sitting there with my armor in my hand and inscribing a stone rune on it.
Are you doing it in front of everybody?
Oh yeah.
So, who here speaks Infernal?
I do.
I don't.
And I speak Infernal, and I've flavored Brynhilde as someone who is aware of what the different giant runes are. So
That's the thing. He is not creating giant runes. He creating demonic runes.
well, I speak Infernal, so
Yeah,
I
you
might.
clearly recognize those.
I'll be looking and seeing what rune you make.
If you know the runes, then it is very clearly a stone rune.
She's gonna kind of lean, craning her neck closer and closer as she watches you inscribing it, and will eventually say, "Hey, where'd you learn that?"
I really do hate repeating myself, but that is none of your business.
Okay. She just keeps watching.
Could you watch me from a bit farther away? I do have a personal sphere. Thank you kindly.
She's still watching.
And I proceed by carving a fire rune into my sword.
Okay.
And that's all I'm doing.
So, anybody else is doing something while you all prepare for your adventure?
Anna is unscrewing the horns on his helmet, and they're vials because there's liquid inside of it. As he kind of pours a yellow liquid into both the horns and screw them back onto the armor.
Okay. Does the rest of you are doing anything? Growl, Paladin, Druid.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
just
drinking the
gonna
last of his ale.
like head over to like the front door, and then I'm gonna go over and carve into the door with my claws in Druidic. This undead is not hostile. So that like if any other druids ever come through trying to kill him for being an undead, see that and be like, oh, another druid was there.
Okay. And Faltier, are you doing anything?
Nah, just praying, getting ready, you know. Sharpening my sword, probably.
While you're doing that, John the Crow will always remind you, don't forget to do that, and don't forget to do that. Don't forget to wash your face.
Wash his face with holy water.
Yes.
The Crow will just blink at you. Not the normal use of holy water, but okay.
I mean, if you think about it, it's probably better to wash your face with holy water than regular water.
Cleanse thy face, huh?
So,
Right now, Faultier looks like that one meme with the guy with his hands on his cheek. Just
okay.
you know,
So, are you going towards the deeper part of the woods?
I guess we all are. Yeah.
So, Brynhilda,
Mhm.
if you remember correctly, that in the Journal of the Bear, he did describe in general where he did meet up with the Necromancer.
Yes, I of my 5 little tinkering things that you get to do as an artificer, I took down the 5 passages that were the most important and rescribed them. So we should have, at least in one of my stones, my little, magical tinkering artificer objects, it should describe the place as it was written by the mayor.
Okay. So, who exactly is leading the party in the woods?
I have probably prowled these woods for a couple of trying to find this undead that I'm suddenly being told is not of any danger. So I think I would probably be one of the front runners to like scout ahead.
I would be happy to assist since I have the directions.
Okay. So, I need one of you to make me a survival check.
What's your survival?
Probably not good.
I can make a survival.
It is a +1,
Yeah,
but I'm
it.
aiding whoever's doing it.
Okay,
Yeah.
So I'm making it with advantage.
Sure. Well,
Survival.
Thank goodness I helped.
even with advantage, it doesn't seem like you really don't understand the terrain that you are currently in. But you do seem to go deeper and deeper to the woods. And I'm gonna need you all to roll me a perception check.
Oof.
You know, I have expertise
16.
in perception now.
What's with my rolls today?
Better roll bad on ability checks than attack checks.
True.
God,
Thank you,
don't
boy.
forget to
got
roll
16.
growl. Don't forget to roll with disadvantage because of the exhaustion.
Ooh,
Oh, not
so
bad.
good.
So everybody roll above 16. You will clearly notice that there is no sound of animals in the area. It's very eerie, very quiet, as if no wildlife has lived
for
in this
John.
part of the forest for a while.
Did you say 16 and above, or only those who got above 16?
16 and above.
And above, okay.
So
Something good about this place, boys.
also, it seems that the deeper you go into the woods, the darker it seems. You clearly see that the branches of the high trees are blocking the sun, and it seems it's getting more darker and darker.
Brynhilda is getting more comfortable with the lack of sunlight.
Something good about this place, boys. Not gonna lie.
Memnos does not like this. Does not seem
I'm
natural
gonna-
at all to him.
I'm going to review my notes real quick about, and these are the notes that I haven't written, but that Brynhilda, the character, wrote. Are there any specific instructions or warnings that were copied down as part of the directions to get here?
Well, you just know that he met him once on a full moon, and he gave him basically the children alive at that point.
And what was the moon last night?
Well, it's not full at the moment.
Okay. Then yeah, I guess I'll loosen the holster for the crossbow at Brynhilda's hip, and she's a little more wary now. So we'll, with one hand, don her shield, and then have one hand free as she's consulting her little stones for the directions.
Okay. So, question to the party. Are you going forward stealthily, or are you just marching?
I'm probably stealthy.
I would say stealth for myself, but I don't control what other people do.
Yeah, I would be trying to stealth too.
Okay, so
Marching.
those who are trying to be stealthy, please roll me a stealth check.
No whammies, no whammies.
Why do I keep rolling with like the 2 numbers instead of 1?
So it does that. It takes the one on the left is the normal one, and if you have advantage or disadvantage, then you account for the one on the right.
Oh.
So only 4 people are stealthing?
And only 2 of them are doing it like semi-good.
Yeah. Yeah, we need Fultier and Bunny. Fultier and
Well, Fultier and Bunny, are you trying to be stealthy?
He understands that he's an obvious target. People are going to have a hard time hitting him anyways with his armor.
So no, not stealthy.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say that you think you are stealthy.
Okay.
So while you keep going deeper and deeper, and you can clearly see that the woods are getting darker and darker.
Does anyone have a light? I can't see.
Yeah,
You can't see? Huh.
I'm gonna say that you really reached that point that you need. If you don't have dark vision, it's getting hard for you to see at this point.
And light a torch.
But when you light that torch, who is lighting that torch, by the way?
Me, Fultier.
Faultier. When you light up that torch, you seem to notice that some strange roots are growing all around you.
That can't be good. You know what these are, Crow Man?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm asking my crow if he knows what they are.
The crow has no idea.
Can I try inspecting them? Cause druid.
By the way, I'm gonna move you to a different map now.
Alright.
Shit.
Do not know if want.
So, please all put your tokens at the revealed area.
In the bottom middle-ish.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
I cannot see anything.
You have to scroll out.
I guess it's
Hey, Growl, you look kind of tired.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's a puddle growl.
Didn't get much sleep last night.
Only 4 people who are we missing.
I glitched out again. Every time I have my character sheet open, I close out of it for a minute. It says I can't open it again, so I gotta reload the page.
Okay, missing Bunny and missing Catman.
Bunny has appeared.
A wild bunny has appeared.
And we are all here.
Okay.
You want to make my crow small?
No,
Ah.
it needs to be gigantic. Or we're not going to get out of here alive.
Big crow.
Yep, there we
Oh,
go. Thank
big
goodness.
crow.
Keep forgetting how the fuck did I do it. There you go.
Did it
Boom.
shrink? Oh, there it is. Alright, let me put on my character.
So, as I said, you see those weird, strange boots all around you. What do you do?
Are they obstructing our ability to travel farther forward?
No, not really, but you do notice them.
Where would they be on this
Uh,
map? Like here and here and such? Okay.
Yeah, basically.
Can I do an insight can I do a check to see like what if
Inside
there
check on the
anything?
tree.
No, not inside, but like a survival check to see if I recognize these kinds of surroundings.
That would be more of a nature check.
Nature check. Okay.
Can I help him with that?
Well, with checks that revolves around knowledge, I'm gonna say no, because that's like personal knowledge that the person gained for his entire life. But you can make a check on your own.
Alright.
I'm gonna do this.
That one.
Well, leave us.
Opportunity to attack from the tree.
You have clearly made some research about nature and wildlife in forests over the past few years, but you never heard of these kind of fruits. They seem really unnatural.
Well, I try to pick a fruit and put it in my backpack for later.
Okay, so make me a sleight of hand check.
What's with me and taste today?
So, very awkwardly, you like try to pick a fruit, but you only manage to take like half of it. But you notice that the fruit, once you pick it up and cut it away from the tree, it like in a moment of seconds rotted.
Well, I look at the fruit and just like turn towards any of the others. Are any of you any kind of knowledgeable about vegetation or vegetables,
It's
fruits?
magical that's
No.
affecting it. I am skilled at that.
I am druid. I do not recognize these plants though.
Well, if you try to determine if this is magical or not, you're more than welcome to make an Arcana check.
Yes. Dang, my expertise betrayed me. That's a 4 + 8. 12.
Well, you think it's magical.
Seems magical, alright. From my studies, I remember seeing fruits that would rot quickly due to some speed map. Too sure.
So what you're telling me is that the best explanation I can get right now is speed magic.
Basic.
I mean, if we really needed to check the tree, I could take a look at it more closely and tell you if it's magical, but it seems like a waste of time.
Yeah, it does. Let's just continue.
I mean, you know, if the tree reached out and grabbed you or something with those quick growing roots, that'd be something different, but, you know, we're not here for trees. We're here for things that bring dead things to life or something.
Necromancer.
Brynhilda,
Right.
make me a deck save.
Awesome.
Speak of
I'll
the
take
devil.
that 8 and I'll fail.
So, the moment you say we need to be more careful about dead things, a flying arrow hits you.
Ooh,
And I'm gonna say it has advantage.
No.
Luckily for you, he rolls shit.
Yeah, no, it's definitely gonna miss.
Well,
Pong! Ah!
as you guys see the flying arrow hits a tree, you start to notice movement in the woods and the sound of moaning undead marching towards your way. And you can see eyes glowing in the dark as they start to run towards your direction. And I'm gonna reveal the map a bit. And just a second.
Move to token layer.
Yeah, now I need to grab all of those tokens and put them at 9. And I'm gonna need you guys to roll me initiative.
Let's do it.
Don't forget to click on your token.
Oh yeah. That whole thing with the tokens.
I am not loving my dice today.
Taking that damn 15. Son of a bitch. Forgot to
Question
click.
to the DM, initiative with disadvantage?
Yes, because it's an ability check.
Oh wow, not a single undead is after us.
So everybody roll, everybody on the initiative order.
I see.
Okay,
1, 2, 3,
one
4.
undead.
I
2.
believe that's everyone. Yeah.
Okie dokie. So, they're gonna start attacking you. So, first will be this guy. If you guys can see. Let's see how far is he from
Well, I
the
see them
wall.
now.
Yeah, he can clearly attack you with his bow. He's moving a bit forward and shooting an arrow at the paladin.
You bitch.
Let's-
This guy?
Yeah, this guy. He is shooting
Cool.
an arrow at the paladin. Spooky, scary skeleton. Ah, by the way, anybody wants to put music?
It says Spooky Scary Skeletons as our battle song.
Yeah.
No, I got
Fine.
music. Alright.
Here comes the attack. Oh wow, he rolled shit.
We'll scared it up. Hold up.
You guys are lucky. Anyway, number 7 finishes turn. Now number 4, which is this guy. He is, let's see, how far is he from the group? Yeah, he has a clear sight on Brynhilda, so he's shooting at her.
Well, how do you get the thing to play? Is it just slash?
Isn't it Fred Boat
No.
play hyperlink miss?
It's that.
Oh wow, what the
Bryn-
fuck with all this 8?
Oh man, he could have doubled it and it would have been nothing.
Yeah,
Is
Anyway,
that a hyperlink or?
number 5 now. Also gonna shoot a bow and arrow at Brynhilda.
Now's your chance to be a big shot. Be a big shot.
Does that work?
Let's see.
No, so
Oh, finally. 21 to hit you.
Yeah, that'll hit. I'll take 5. Ow.
Next would be skeleton. That was skeleton number 5. Now skeleton number 9 will shoot an arrow at the paladin. Because he is the closest to him.
And all these guys got short bows, huh?
This will definitely hit. 21. You take 5 piercing damage. And Brynhilda, your turn.
Ah, he's
Okay, let's see what the smartest move to be will be. Alright, Brynhilda's going to quickly pocket all 5 of the little magical artificer stone things. Pull out. She has her shield out on one arm. She's going to pull out her smithing
Did I get
hammer.
hit?
Yeah, you got hit for 5. She's going to pull out her smithing hammer and kind of drop a little piece of iron out of one of her pockets and just rear back with one hand and just ting! It's going to turn into a little armor drone that's going to have little legs, and it's going to walk across the ground and pulse once between Brynhilda's feet. Actually, no, it's going to walk underneath where Big Catman is and pulse, and everyone's going to get 1d8 plus 5 HP. And I mean everyone, all 6 of us. So
Temporary HP or just HP?
temp.
How much HP?
1d8 plus 5. I gotta roll it real quick. Where'd that damn thing go? Blah, actions. There we go.
Temporary hit points or healing?
We all get 13 temp HP.
Nice. More than what
It's-
my guardian armor gives me.
It's supposed to be within 10 feet of me, I believe. And yeah, everyone within 10 feet. So I made the thing move underneath Catman, and everyone is within 10 feet of that.
Yeah.
So everyone gets plus 13 temp HP. That's going to be my action, some of my movement, and my bonus action. I have my reaction left. I guess with some of my extra movement, I'm going to try and tuck into... Is any of this count as a cover here? Like if I'm tucked in here?
Yo, by the way, you see the drone that I put?
Yeah, I will have that be...
Can you move it?
Yep, I can. It's right there. So...
Okay.
Yep, Brynhilda moved 10 feet and then 15 more feet. She has 5 feet left, but I'm going to have her tuck into the trees where she is there. Hopefully she'll get some cover. And that's my turn.
Okay. Skeleton number 6, who is right in front of you actually, will just charge at you. Good evening, madam. And he will attack you with a short sword, a long sword, sorry. That's
What was that,
17
sorry? 17 does not hit.
Okay, he missed you.
Ding!
Skeleton number 1.
Probably also, getting attacked a bunch. Ah!
Well, he cannot reach the group by feet, so he would just shoot arrow at Growl. So Growl, let's see. Well, he rolled a 9, so I believe it's a miss. Okay, and next is number 8.
Who's up on boat?
He is going to move a bit further and shoot arrow at Fedros. Lev. Let's see, he shoots you for a natural 1.
That does not hit.
Yeah, sadly. Growl, you're up.
Okay, this one is standing on this or this tile.
Where you at?
Sorry.
I'm on the boat.
Well, you can see there is like a 5-foot drop over here.
Can I move
Where?
in this position?
Sure, you can.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move this. He's gonna attack this skeleton
With what?
Ooh,
with the glaive.
glaive.
Ah,
That's a
yes,
10
it's a
foot.
10-foot reach. Yes, you can hit
Yeah.
him.
Baller.
Well, 17 will definitely hit.
Dang.
Well, just give me 1 second. Let's see.
I need to play World War II. At least I can.
Bunny, please mute yourself, because your roommate is driving me crazy, to be honest. Okay. Sorry guys, I have like technical stuff. You hit number... I think it's number 6. And you did to him 13 damage. Okay, he is still alive.
Well,
Mother.
Now
I'm gonna stand my ground
skeleton number 2 will start move here and shoot an arrow at the artificer. This one.
wait, gotcha.
Okay. And let's
Shooting
see.
on it, right?
The water door.
He's shooting arrow at you, buddy. And does 15 hit you?
No, it does not.
Okay, it's your turn.
Anna touches his spear as it starts to float this magnetic pulse, and he's going to cast Catapult, launching this spear at this dude.
Which dude?
It's in range.
Whoever's doing this shit, it's very disturbing. Thank you.
It's one. Up with the movement thing. This
Okay.
one. He has to make a dexterity save, DC 14.
Let me just make sure which number this is.
Yeah,
Yeah, number 8. So number 8 needs to do what?
DC
Make a
14
dex
dex.
save.
Yeah.
DC 14.
Just gonna make a roll. Oh, that would be a natural 18.
Well, yes, he saved. Great.
So the spear will go flying
gonna-
past him.
He's going to
Oh, yeah.
recall his spear with his returning thing on it.
I got
Well,
one.
these guys
Okay.
are much harder to hit than I thought. And
Don't forget to mark that spell slot down.
Yep.
And Druid, you're up.
Alright. So, let me check something real quick. Okay. So, I'm gonna walk over here, and then I'm gonna cast Moonbeam, centered at, hold on. Do I do the thing? Centered, I don't know which number that is, but the one that's like to the top left of me. Not the far one, but the closer one.
This
That
one.
one.
Gotcha.
So you're doing
Yeah,
Moonbeam at this one.
So,
So that is your action. So what does the skeleton need to do now?
I believe it is a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Constitution saving throw. Let's see how it does. That would be 11.
Probably
My
a
spell
fail.
save DC is a 13, so he fails.
So how much damage does he take?
2d10 radiant.
2d10.
So 10, as it says on the...
Command, was it slash roll?
No, it rolled it as part of you clicking the spell, so it rolled a 10 for you.
Oh,
It got a
alright, yeah, so that'll be
3-7. Yep.
Well, the skeleton seems
be
to
10
be
radiant
a
damage.
bit more charred after taking that Moonbeam, but he's still up. Anything else you would like to do?
I don't think I have anything useful I can do as a bonus action, so I'll end my turn.
Okay. Paladin,
Just,
you're up.
just to make sure you are aware, Moonbeam is a concentration spell. So you can move it around on your turn as an action, and if you get hit, you have to test for concentration to make sure you keep it up. So just wanted to make sure you remembered that.
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, bringing it up, my co-DM. Anyway, Paladin, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to do my... actually, never mind. I'm just gonna move up to this man's over here. Right to that square. You see that?
Okay.
Let me just move over there real quick. Bow. Crowman's coming with me, and I'm gonna attack him with
Just roll to
my
hit.
longsword.
Roll to hit.
It's 15 hit.
15 hit.
Bulgar's longsword. That's 5 damage.
Okay, so 5 damage to which number was that? I think it was number 5.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna also use divine smite.
Oh, okay. So roll the die.
Yeah, it's just the d8 +1 because he's undead, right?
Yes, so that would be 3d8 if you're casting at the first level.
Plus 16 more damage.
Well, you can describe how you kill it.
He's gonna explode.
Okay. So, like a blast, the skeleton erupts from inside. This holy light starts to glow within him, and you can see from these empty eye sockets, like glow of radiant energy, and he explodes. And number 8 is dead.
And then let me see if I have any bonus actions. Hold on. I do actually. Divine power. Okay, I'm just gonna use healing word.
Well, you cannot cast. Actually, technically you can do a smite
Yeah.
and
I think because it doesn't count as a spell. It
Yeah.
just uses a spell slot.
Yeah, I
So-
just use the spell slot, but it's not a
So
spell.
you're doing healing word on who?
I'm gonna use healing word on my boy. Who's damaged?
I think I'm the only one who's gotten hit so far.
As
For
well as me.
5. Yeah. I've only taken 5.
Well, actually, I'll save that for now. For my bonus action, I will bonus action chill.
Bonus action chill. Chill
love it.
granted. So, Lev, you're up.
I pull out my crossbow and aim it at the undead right in front of Brynhilda.
Okay, go for it.
And I use a luck point to reroll that.
Chill. 16 hits.
Nice.
Roll the damage. He takes 8 damage. Okay. Anything else?
Then I use action surge, and I run up, be up on the other side of the undead from Brynhilda, and then I basically attack it with my longsword.
Move your token. Okay. So attack. By the way, there is no flanking.
All right. That's all I can do.
8 would be a miss, unfortunately. Okay, and with that would be skeleton number 3. Who is this guy? Who is going to shoot at the weird machine that is next to the artificer. And let's see. Let's see. Does 23 hit your little cannon with legs?
It does.
He takes
It
4
has an
damage.
18. Okay, that's fine. It has a 13 temp HP, so now it has 4 less.
Okay. That was
That's
skeleton
right, I have
number
some
3.
HP.
And with that, we are top of the initiative order, but when at that moment you are all hearing a howling sound in the woods that echoes, and you hear the sound of something big is running towards your direction, and you will see this guy appears. 1 second. Here you go.
There's a Wendigo.
That
And
looks
he's-
vaguely ominous. Oh yeah, definitely ominous. Less vaguely now.
Definitely a Wendigo.
I need you
Mm,
all to make me a wisdom save.
My
Oh
special
lord.
Guys,
Got it.
be
I got
nice
you.
to me for once.
Oh boy.
Said wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Did everybody
Oh,
make?
19.
Only the druid and Brynhilda succeeded, while the rest of you are currently frightened.
Bullshit.
Well,
Good thing I'm not gonna tug at that Wendigo.
Oh, what's that?
It's a Wendigo.
I don't think that thing is.
well, you don't really sure that would be kind of metagaming, but let's continue. So, skeleton number 7 now, he is going to do... Well, basically he will charge at the paladin who just killed one of the skeletons. And he will attack you with a sword. A long sword. And let's see what happens. Da, 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 da. Does 19 hit you?
Yes.
You take 5 damage.
Thank you, temp HP.
Yeah.
Reduce it from your temporary hit points. Anyway, skeleton number 4 will move a bit closer and shoot an arrow at Growl.
Oh, what's with these guys and doing 5 damage?
Would you like them to do more?
Yeah.
I mean, what are you complaining about, dude?
Holy shit. Oh, shit. I'm joking.
Does 13 hit you?
Misses.
Okay.
Pulls out his
Skeleton,
clock, but
skeleton number 5 will also shoot an arrow at Growl. I
He's
mean-
starting his turn in the moonbeam radius, right?
Ah, that is also true.
Mm-hmm.
So what needs to happen?
Another Constitution save.
Yeah.
That will be
Oh.
17.
Half damage then.
Okay, so he passes and takes 4 damage.
Well, he obviously gonna move from the moonbeam. And he takes 4 damage, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's still alive, but he does seem much more
radiant
burned.
damage, if that makes any
church.
difference.
Unfortunately, they do not have vulnerability to Radiant. Not all undead have vulnerability. But it does
Only
seem
some
to be
do.
doing normal damage. And he's gonna shoot bow and arrow at Growl. And 10 is a miss. Skeleton number 9 will also charge at the paladin.
Come here, bitch.
And he's going to do to you. Oh fuck, you roll a natural 2. Well, 7 is a miss, I believe. And
Yes.
Brynhilda, you're up.
All right, I'm going to use my bonus action to walk my little guy 10 feet up. It gets a 15-foot movement, but I'm going to pulse again for anyone who's taken damage. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to use my bonus action for that. In any case, I'm going to take a step back, provoke an attack of opportunity from the skeleton.
Okay, so let's see. Attack of opportunity from which skeleton? Ah, yeah, from that skeleton.
The one who was,
So-
yeah, right in front of me.
Okay, so he hits you for 24,
Well, that'll hit.
and
I'll take
that
the
will
9.
be 9 damage.
All right, so now I'm down to. Okay, cool. So tanked that hit with the. Let's see. I will take a crossbow shot at the skeleton right in front of me that just hit me.
Sure, go for it. You're lucky you're not in close. I mean, he already uses a reaction, but that would be a miss.
Column A, column B. Yep.
You're
I'm
lucky
gonna.
I don't do fumble rolls because usually I would say you hit Lev, but
Oof.
okay.
All right, yeah. Then I'll use my bonus action to have the thing climb up onto my shoulders, and then I'll use the pulse to heal everyone within 10 feet. So, growl. Yeah, we got. Let's see. I'm just gonna roll it like this. Plus 5. 13 again. So we're back up to max. Anyone
Question,
who's had it reduced at all?
does the
it's back.
temporary hit points are also applied to the
Yes.
cannon?
At least rules as written, it says grants 1d8 plus 5 temporary hit points to each creature of my choice within 10 feet of the turret, and it counts as a creature as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
As a target with a stat line that I can control, so.
Okay, so let's just move on. Skeleton number 6 is the one that you just attacked, but he seems to be
Failed
more
miserably.
occupied on the fighter in front of him. And he's going to attack Lev. Does 16 hit you, Lev?
No, it does not.
Okay. Skeleton number
Hardcore.
1. He is the one at the back over here. He's gonna move here and shoot an arrow at the druid.
Finally.
I mean, if you want more attention, all you have to do is ask.
That's okay.
Vaguely,
Why the fuck do you speak up? That would be a net 20.
I don't know.
vaguely romantic.
Yeah, you take 9
Oh,
damage,
cool.
and I need you to make me a con save.
Oh. A Constitution save, and I take 9.
Yeah,
That's
I'm gonna
awesome.
say it's a pass, yes. The
Dang, though.
Yeah, the
Wow.
spell continues. So, yeah, that was skeleton 1. Now, the undead Wendigo. Oh yeah, he can definitely reach you, Paladin.
Mm-hmm.
Hello there.
Alright. I need to know
Okay.
something. What's everybody's
You
con?
lay on hands yourself, son.
Okay, brace yourself. So,
I didn't hear the question, but I'm scared.
What's everybody's constitution around me?
15.
Plus 5.
I need
You-
everybody but Growl.
our constitution.
Not you, Growl. Don't worry. You're out of range.
16 on stat wise.
so does 24 hit you, Paladin?
Yes.
You're going to take... Oh, almost max damage. You take 10 damage.
10 damage.
Yes, and I'm gonna need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Strength. Alright. And do that. Bop, da boopity boopity bam.
You are
Nope.
currently prone.
Alright.
And here comes the second attack. And he has advantage because now you are prone. But lucky for you, he rolled shit.
Good.
Anyway, that was his turn. Growl, your turn.
Well, Growl is clearly frightened of this one. Suddenly, the
Yes.
dream that he lost sleep over doesn't seem as frightening.
Ah, yes. Please remind me again, who are the 4 that is frightening? I'm gonna give you a mark so I won't forget.
I mark myself.
Okay, who else is frightened?
I am.
Okay.
I am as well.
It was only the Leonin and Brynhilda that weren't frightened.
Oh, wait, what? I'm frightened?
Oh,
No.
sorry, I accidentally marked the wrong one.
Leonin was not frightened.
Probably change my name.
Large Catman is a name, but
Is
it's
indeed
not
a
your
name.
name. Memnos.
Anyway, yeah, Growl, you're currently frightened. Means that you cannot move towards the source of your fear, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls if you see it.
Okay. Is this like a rock or something?
Yeah, it's a rock.
Can I
You can
go
see
over
Dwayne
here?
Johnson standing there.
Do I see it now? Those girls.
There's a tree and some rocks in the way. I don't know.
You know what? I'm gonna say no. You don't see it at the moment.
I'm gonna attack this dude.
Okay,
Badass.
roll to hit.
Take him down.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. Oh, no.
That gets applause.
Yeah. Okay. Which skeleton is that?
This
Let's
one.
see. Yeah. No, I'm trying to find. Oh, number 5. Yeah, you can describe how you kill it.
Fuck. Just lob his head off again.
Well, he's dead.
Broken
So-
on the ground.
Skeleton number 2, which is the guy over here. He's going to shoot an arrow at the artificer. Gonna move a bit here. And shooting an arrow at Bunny. Nine.
He does not hit.
Okay, Bunny, it's your turn.
Honest puts his hand on the ground as just iron from the ground starts
wait,
coming
wait.
up. I'm casting Bunny.
Wait, Bunny. Wait. Girl, please make me repeat wisdom save. By the end of this turn, you can repeat the save, and you are no longer frightened.
Bloodthirsty. I moved out of there.
Okay, and now Bunny, you can act.
He ducks his hands to the ground. Chunks of just powdered iron come out of the dirt, and he's casting magic missile at the Wendigo. Because magic missile works, I just do damage to it, and that's all 3 darts hitting it.
That is true, very true.
Can
So,
you like move
what is that?
right here?
So that will be 9 damage in total, correct?
9 force damage, and then
Alright, that's
with
machine.
my movement, I'm going to move. Let's see, it is. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna move right.
You move here. No. Can you move
Okay.
here?
Funny how your Tommy gun kills fast.
Huh?
Can you move here, please? I have a plan.
Before you say that plan,
Oh,
when
so you
hit
can't
him with-
move.
wait,
Oh, sorry.
when you hit the Wendigo with your magical missile, he growls at you, and you can see, well, Paladin, you are right under him, so you can see from the rib cage, like
I'm
this
dead.
cold aura,
My head
cold
come
light
off.
are starting to appear right in his rib cage and start to go up to his jaw and throat as he spit hellish rebuke at you. And I'm gonna need you to make me a dex save.
Oh my.
5. Of course, dice hate me.
That would
Wait,
be
doesn't Hellish Rebuke has a melee attack only?
no. It's a range, 60 feet.
Oh, shoot.
Yep.
60 feet?
Right.
So you take 2d10 of cold damage. And
Alright.
let's see. Oh, you took 15.
15
Also make wisdom save.
for my total HP. I'm not done. But you want?
Make
Where
a
do you want me to
wisdom.
move?
Wisdom
Just
first.
like-
Yeah,
My
make
turn isn't over. My
Yeah.
turn isn't over though.
okay.
Just like
so
anywhere in this line right here, you know?
A
I believe.
question.
Divine. Some divine. If you don't want to get blind, you will move there.
Oh, and he's
Well,
gonna move.
That's kind of metagaming.
Yeah, he's gonna move where he was going to. He's gonna move
Well,
here.
Technically, you cannot move because you're currently still frightened.
Yeah,
But
you
you
can't
can't
move closer
move
to the target of your fear.
Oh, closer to target. Yeah, I forgot. Yes.
Look at me, look at them.
I'll move 5. Then what do I have for a bonus action? Look. And transfer. Wait,
Loading.
where is? There it is. I'm gonna activate my defensive field as my bonus action, so I gain 4 temporary HP.
Okay.
And that's it. Now let me make the wisdom save to become unfrightened.
You are no longer frightened.
17.
I don't know why they took pinging away, but oh well.
That thing's frigid, but I can deal with it. Whew.
Okay. Druid, you're up.
And that's it. Turn.
I'm in
Alright, so Memnos is gonna shout, "I'm not your woods, hell beast," and then he's gonna move his moonbeam over to the Wendigo thing.
Can you move it 60 feet?
I believe that's the max distance I can move it.
Can you link the spell?
Yeah, it's 60 feet.
Uh,
I'm looking at it. It says, as an action, you can move the beam 60 feet in any direction. I'll throw it in the chat right now.
Was the skeleton over here? Or over here?
He was where the purple mark is coming from, so he was 2 spaces up.
So you can move it on the Wendigo.
Alright. Am I able to do that? I can move the moonbeam to him?
Okay.
Alright,
Do
so-
they take damage when you do that, or at the start of their turn?
It says when a
believe,
creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there.
So they take damage straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
And
they
it
need to
takes
make a
damage for
save?
every turn it starts.
Do they make a save?
Yeah, Constitution.
Okay. Skeleton did 11. Wendigo did.
I don't think the skeleton next to him takes damage. It's a 5-foot radius.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then, Growl, you were saying that it should only start on their turn. I'm not sure what the ruling would be based on the written rule, so I'll just stop talking.
So what's the Wendigo get on the save?
Well, he did 19 on the con save.
Okay, so that's a pass, so it takes 3 damage. Does it matter if it's radiant or not?
No, not really.
And if it's a shape
Alright.
changer, it would make it saving throw with disadvantage, but we don't know that because we just got the ruling on what it rolled. So could have had disadvantage. Hard to say.
Paladin, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna stand up. And stand. Oh, don't worry about it. What the heck? Look, my crow is being weird. Over here, buddy. Okay. I'm just extra big for some reason. Okay, anyways. I'm going to do my divine what you call it? No, what the fuck? Oh,
I don't think what the fuck is a spell.
it is.
It is in the
What
Rick and
that?
Morty
He's
edition.
gonna do his divine what the fuck?
Divine, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Divine?
I can't see shit. I'm gonna do my channel divinity.
Okay, so what they
And
need to do?
everybody in 30 feet radius needs to make a con save. And undead take 2d10 plus 4 radiant damage and half on a success. And if you don't succeed, you're blind.
Oh, okay.
Cool. I'm blind.
Brynhilda and Lev, please make me a con save.
I already
blind.
have.
So, Brynhilda, you are currently
Blind.
blinded.
Alright, now these boys, baddies.
What would be a good... Ah, yeah, I'm gonna give you that. And... So, if they succeed, they are not blinded, and they don't take any damage, correct?
No, I think. Hold up, let me make sure. Creatures who fail are blinded until their next turn. So yeah, if they succeed, they're not blinded.
Okay, so what's the DC?
13.
So 2 of the skeleton roll 13, 1 roll a 2, and the Wendigo roll a 23. So what's the damage?
That is going to be that plus 4. So that's 11 damage. Half is 6. Or 5, I don't know.
5. Math is hard, yes.
Is that only for undead who take
do
the
I
radiant?
also take that?
No,
Only
it's
the
just
undead.
undead.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So number 7 took the full damage, which what you said, 11 or
Yep.
13?
11.
11.
Oh no, 13. Wait, it should be 13 actually. Because they take plus 4, so that would be
Oh, so yeah,
6 on a
6.
failed save.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he took 13. Skeleton number 8 took only half, so that would be 6. Wait, which skeleton
You
was
blinded
that?
the person who
Whoops.
has sunlight sensitivity, which, you know, appropriate.
Yeah. So he takes only 6. That's skeleton number 9 actually, sorry. And who else is this? Skeleton number 6. He takes only 6. He barely standing, but he's still alive.
Alright, so who's
And-
blinded?
Brynhilda is blinded.
Yep.
And which skeleton?
Do skeletons get blinded? Let me see.
They can be blinded. They aren't. I don't believe they're immune to blinding.
Let me see. You are correct. So he is blinded indeed.
If you're not you get blinded, that imposes that you can't see anyways.
Correct.
Yes. So that was your turn. Anything else?
After that, he's going to cast Shield of Faith on himself.
Okay.
I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah, I know what Shield of Faith does. By the way, are you getting up?
He got up
I
first.
did. Yeah.
Okay. And repeat your wisdom saving throw.
Alright. Wisdom save.
Voltaire stands up and says, "I'm not really afraid of you. I guess I am afraid of you. You are pretty big."
Shield of Faith,
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're still scared. So, and yeah, for right reasons.
Oh, hello.
Lev, you're up. You're currently in front of a skeleton. What do you do?
I am trying to cut that skeleton up.
Okay, so roll to hit. That would be a miss, and he gets an
Wow.
opportunity attack on you.
Wow.
He actually wouldn't because he used his reaction to attack me last time, right? Or did no? He got it back since then. Never mind. Ignore
Yeah.
me.
So
He goes right after me. That's why.
Here comes the attack. 11 miss you.
11 misses.
Okay. Skeleton number 3 will move closer. By the way, I'm going to cancel this. Hold on. And he's going to attack the machine that is protecting Brynhilda.
Alrighty.
Oh, actually, Brynhilda is blinded, correct?
Correct.
He attacks with advantage. Sorry.
Alrighty.
Does blinded do that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
if
can't
you-
see what's coming, so you can't really dodge all that well.
That's true.
Unfortunately, it's a natural 20.
Okay.
You take 9 damage.
No, another niner. The shield of energy that the protector drone is putting around Brynhilda absorbs most of the shot. In fact, all of the shot. Brynhilda's just now very confused, blind, with her hands out, trying to reach for something. What happened? She's getting shot at and doesn't know it. That was the skeleton's
What was
turn.
it got?
Skeleton number 7, which is the one who is blinded, will attack the paladin with disadvantage. And you're lucky, he rolled a net 1. So you can get an opportunity attack on him,
You sure as hell I am going to take that.
but also with disadvantage because the source of your fear is right in front of you. You are still blinded.
This is
Imagine
really
when you
funny.
attack the source of
Last
fear.
time I checked it.
I mean, he's right in front of him.
But I'm
And if
not.
you turn around,
Yeah,
it's
bro.
right behind you. Ooh.
Let's not be smartass. The source of his fear is right in his
No,
face.
that's what I meant. Is like, isn't it be scarier if it's behind you?
So,
As if it-
7 is a miss, unfortunately. Skeleton number 4, which is the one over here, will melee attack Growl. And is coming at you with... Does 19 hit you, Growl?
Yes, that hits.
You take 9 damage.
Be back. My mom's calling me.
Make a mom save. Okay. Skeleton number 9, who is in front of the paladin, will attack him. He is not currently blinded, so no disadvantage. That would be 23 to hit you, paladin.
Oof.
You take 10 damage.
Oof. Shield of Faith +2, not enough. Concentration.
So make me a con save to see if the spell is still up.
Was that faulty her left with a mom save?
Faulty, are you here?
I suppose not.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's see.
I'm your boys. I'm back.
Make me a con save.
Con save. Okay.
Yeah, you took 10 damage.
$19.
The Shield of Faith is still up,
Yep.
but please reduce 10 hit points from your skull.
Yes.
And now, Brynhilda, you are currently blinded.
When does that go away, or do I have to test something for it?
Paladin, when does that go away?
What? The blind goes away on my next turn.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. What do you do?
I go 12 o'clock. So I'm going to wander.
In front of you.
Yeah, I'm going to wander back into combat, not knowing what I'm doing, bump into the skeleton, go, and then take the dodge action and pulse my thing once. So I'm going to heal myself, the robot, and Feldfos, who's currently in range. So that'll be 1d5 plus 8. Oh, again, this is temp HP. 12.
Okay.
Do I put that on top of the 13 I already have?
No,
Oh, yeah.
it replaces it if it's less. So for you, keep the 13. For my robot and myself, oh, actually, just for myself, I'm gonna keep the 12 because I got hit. My robot still has 13. So it really only helped me. I don't know what I'm doing because I don't know where I am because I'm blind. So I'm taking the dodge action. So advantage against me because I'm blind. Disadvantage because I'm trying to protect myself. That's my turn.
Note to self. Fireball the robot. Anyway, skeleton number 6, who is currently the one that is being sandwiched by Brynhilda and Lev. Well, we just attack Brynhilda that she just bump into him.
Yep, it's a straight roll.
Actually, he has advantage because you can see him.
Yeah, but I used the dodge action.
Ah, yeah, you did. So it's the straight roll. 16?
Nope, that's a miss.
Okay. Skeleton number 1, who is the guy over here. Yeah, he will melee attack the artificer. Hello there.
You made a mistake approaching me.
Hugs time.
So he attacks you for a natural 2. Yeah, it's a miss.
He does not hit.
Well, now it's the Wendigo, and he looks at the paladin, and he's like 2 head higher than him, and he's going to attack you with gore. So he did. Paladin, does a dirty 20 hit you?
It meets my AC, so.
So yeah, it hits you.
Alright.
So you take.
Gore doesn't sound
Oh
good.
wow, that's the max damage. You take 11 damage and make me a strength saving throw. And also make me a con save. Yeah, first of all you're prone with a 7. And make me a con save. And yeah, the Shield of Faith is gone. And now he attacks you with advantage with his claws.
Good.
Does 19 hit you?
Good thing you blinded me, or I'd have to watch another of my friends die.
Yeah, that's good.
Does the what hurt?
Don't worry, he won't die yet.
So you take.
Does a what hit?
Oh yeah, if it's the Wendigo's turn, he has to do another con save for the Moonbeam. Good call, Large Cat Man.
4 plus 3. That would be 7 damage. And he gonna need to make a con save because of the Moonbeam. That will be 18.
How is his con so high? That passes.
Dude, it's a
Because it's a
Wendigo.
mini-boss.
They're crazy
Right.
high con.
So he's got 5 damage from the 5 radiant damage from the moonbeam.
And because of that shit, you get a Hellish Rebuke. Make me a dex save.
Oh man.
Dex?
Dex save.
Set.
I mean, you're in range. You're in the range.
You are in the...
Oh,
Now
jeez.
one.
Oh,
The dice
shit,
did not
oh,
want
that
you to
one.
dodge this today.
Woo.
Yeah. You have...
Losing 2 party members today.
So that will be... You take 11 cold damage, and please make me a con save.
Con save.
Moonbeam is concentration.
And goodbye, Moonbeam.
Oh man. That is some hellish rebuking right there.
Yep, that was the Wendigo's turn. Yeah.
Everything is limited.
Growl, you're up.
I'd like to activate one of my runes. The stone rune, which is basically when a creature ends a turn within 30 feet of me, I can use my reaction to invoke the rune and force the creature to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 14. And if it fails, it's charmed by me for 1 minute, and its speed is reduced to 0 and incapacitated.
Who are you using that on?
I'm using it on the Wendigo.
Natural 19.
Shit.
Damn, this guy.
It was a good idea, though.
Yeah.
No, it is. I love how you're like, I'm gonna charm the Wendigo, and it just looks at you angrily, and you're like,
It's like,
no, I'm scared of that still.
So, Lev, make me a perception check when you do that.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck. I'd like to use a luck point to reroll that. Better,
Ooh.
better.
When you try to cast a charm, you seem to get the attention of the Wendigo that sense that you try to do something to him. And when he stares at you, you can see that on the skull of the Wendigo, his skull, his eye sockets are like marked with a digit of 8 on each side.
Mhm.
Basically, it seems like he looks like the number 88. He's embedded on the skull.
Okay, I would like to bonus action shit my pants.
That would be a free action.
Okay.
Okay.
crying is a free action. Super crying is an action.
And shitting yourself, it's also a free action, because I said so. And Growl, you're up.
Growling is actually a bonus action.
Anyway,
Yeah, Grau is gonna attack the threat next to him.
go for it. 25 definitely hits.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, which skeleton is that? That I know, skeleton number 4. He takes 7 damage. Okay, he's still up. Anything else, Gal?
No, stand here. That's it.
Okay. Skeleton number 7, which is the guy. Oh, Paladin, Artificer, you're getting sandwiched.
That'll
Where's the
matter
miniman?
soon.
And he's going to attack you with his sword. Does 24 hit you?
Yes.
And you take 11 damage.
Ouch.
And it's your turn. You are currently surrounded. What do you do?
He slams his hands together. He's casting. Where is it?
I got him.
Underwave.
Oh, nice. One fail.
Oh, there's fire.
Oh, and the other roll net 20. So, one of them failed. Okay, how much?
Oh, that 20 takes half. I remember Thunderwave, right?
Yeah, so
Coming, they're coming.
7 halved is
it's
4
3.
or 3?
It's 3.
3.
So,
He takes 3 thunder damage, and he slams his hands together as this loud boom echoes from it.
number 1 takes 3. And
If I
skeleton
remember right, I can push someone as a bonus action with telekinetic.
If
Yes.
they fail, they
Uh,
get pushed.
Skeleton number
Yeah, no.
guys, let me talk. It's getting annoying. So, skeleton number 7, he takes the full damage, and you can describe how you kill him.
He's one of the sensitive.
He just gets blasted away into dust.
Yeah, skeleton number 7 is dead.
He's
Okay.
going to put this one using telekinetic. He has
Okay,
to make a DC 14.
strafe saving throw.
So I got broken down.
Yep.
Oh fuck, another net 20.
Oh dang.
I
He's
am
fine.
Dead.
And that's my turn.
You can clearly tell that this skeleton used to lift when he was alive.
He should be decomposing, but somehow he's not.
Yep. Druid, you're up.
Oh, crap. I thought I didn't know my mic was muted. Okay. So let's see here. Okay. So this is 35 feet. No, that spell won't work. Is it metagaming if I ask what ability score you used for the frightened?
That will be wisdom. You know it.
Okay, so
But you're not currently fighting.
I know, but hold on, let me look at enhanced ability real quick. One that increases wisdom. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna use enhance ability, and I'm going to use it to give full tier Devil's Wisdom for that frightened.
Let me just check one first. Are you moving closer?
Oh wait, no, it's touch. Never
Yeah,
mind, I
it's
can't do
the
that.
touchy. I mean, you can do that, but just realize that you
He's
will
not
be
fighting.
next to him when you cast that.
Yeah, never mind. That's not a good idea.
I mean, nobody's stopping you.
Okay.
Full tier needs some life first.
I'm stopping myself.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll just cast Moonbeam again.
Well, shit.
It's my favorite spell.
It's cool.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cast a moonbeam centered on the Wendigo.
But he needs to make a save right straight away.
I believe that is how it works.
And what's the save, Dex or Con? When you summon it.
Moonbeam would be a Constitution save.
That would be 15.
That is a pass, so he takes 2 damage.
Oh man.
Okay.
Really pulling my weight here.
Anything else you would like to do?
I'm going to be ashamed of my damage and end my turn. Moonbeam isn't like moonlight, I don't think, because like it causes ghostly flames. I think it's just a magic beam.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
So, Frontier, you're up. You are currently still frightened.
Mm-hmm.
The blindness should go away now, though, at the start of turn or end of turn?
After his turn.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna stand up. And just stand up real quick, and that'll go. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word. Healing Word on myself.
Okay. Roll the die to see how much you heal yourself.
That's 6
Okay.
healing.
You heal yourself for 6, yes. Oh,
And
what
then I'm
is
gonna
your action?
use my action. I'm gonna do opportunity attack.
From all 3 of them?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Mm.
Okay. So,
Mhm.
this is gonna be interesting. Starting with the Wendigo.
Mm.
They don't get multi-attack on their
The Wendigo's turn
reactions.
start?
You get, first of all, 1 opportunity attack from each of them. Basically,
Yes.
a reaction. So, Wendigo roll 18.
And so this guy can't attack me, the blind guy, because he's blind.
I mean, you roll with
He can
disadvantage.
attack. Yeah.
But disadvantage. Anyway, does 18 hit your AC?
It meets it.
So you take 10 damage.
Okay.
And now skeleton. I'm just gonna roll for both of them. 1 with disadvantage and 1 normal.
No, it's a special ability, Growl, I'm pretty sure.
So 20 to hit you.
Damn. I'm down.
And 8. What, you done?
Yep.
And here comes the one with disadvantage. I mean, you're getting all these attacks simultaneously, so... but disadvantage, let's see. Does... Ooh,
Oh,
you roll
dear.
high. Okay. The paladin seems to be in a bad condition. And that will be his turn. Lev, you see the paladin falls on the ground.
Fuck it. I slash at the skeleton I'm already in combat with.
Okay, so roll to hit the skeleton in front of you. 17 definitely hits.
Oh, finally!
This guy. Koetsu.
So what's the damage?
Yeah, that's gonna be 7 damage.
You can describe how you kill it.
After a long battle of swinging and messing at it, I just start fucking hacking and slashing it into pieces.
Okay.
And Then I run. Then I run around the around its corpse to like.
Well, it's not really a corpse, but he does seem to be in a bad condition.
To be fair, it has been a corpse for a while.
I thought you were talking about the paladin, but okay.
Oh, burn.
We're back.
Okay,
But yeah,
So-
I move. That's the same distance to from the Wendigo. Yeah. Okay.
also,
And then I would like to do my wisdom saving throw.
yeah, do the wisdom. Are you frightened, by the way? Did you fail the last check?
I am very frightened. I didn't do the check last time.
Oh, so do 2 checks.
Nope.
That's okay.
Thank you for two checks.
Yeah, you are
Not
still
much
frightened.
better.
Yeah, you are still frightened as fuck.
I am still terrified of that thing.
Anyway, skeleton number 3 will charge at the druid. Scary skeleton. Does 11 hit you?
An 11? Misses.
Okay, lucky you. Number 7 will charge at Lev. And he's going to attack you with a long sword. 23 to hit you.
23 does indeed hit me.
4-5.
How's that temp HP doing for you?
Oh, I still have more than half of the temp HP left.
Excellent. You'll get some more in a sec.
Now it's number 4 who is dueling with Growl. He's going to attack him. Does 19 hit you, Growl?
That's it.
You take 7. Number 9 will also charge at Lev.
I'm back.
Okay, now they're done playing with the paladin, so now they're all surrounding me.
Yeah, basically.
11 does not hit.
Okay. Brynhilda, you are no longer blinded.
Yep. All right. So, whew, this is quite a predicament. I don't like my friends dying, so seeing John the Crow get quite upset as Faltier face plants into the ground after getting stomped, slashed, and cut, and having just come back to, being able to see the world around her, Bryn is going to do a hop, skip, step, 10 feet, 10 more feet, going to go ahead and do the bonus action. Well, actually, I'll take one attack of opportunity from the one skeleton as I move just out of his range.
Okay.
Come at me, fool.
You can actually make
at
it
me,
if you
fool.
already made.
Are
If
you
you already
sure?
made
Come
his
at me, fool.
reaction against me.
That would be
Okay.
under 20.
It's a nat 20?
Yep.
Alright, well then I get hit.
What? Why is the die not showing? Ah, there you go.
Yeah, there it is. I'll
I'm
take
gonna
8.
be honest, Bryn, I'm okay with both your dying a bit.
Oh, you take 8 damage.
That's fine. I had 12 up for defense. I'm going to use, real quick, reach into my bag of goodies, pull out a spray bottle, like the kind that you use for cats, and I'm going to spray Fultier in the face, and it's going to be a cure wounds. So, you heal 6, and then I pulse, and you will heal some more. If I'm going to have to be the heal tank, I will heal tank, and you will love it. So, now you have 7 temp HP on top of your 6 HP that you got back full tier. You come back to life with Brynhilda kneeling over you with a bot standing on top of her head, kind of like balanced between her horns. Your face is wet with some sort of magical fluid, and you seem to have a strange magical aura protecting you from the shield bot. Also, let's see, I will go up to 7 again. And Rune Knight, if you've been hit down to below 7, you can go up to 7. That's my turn.
I am still at 8.
Then you're good.
Okay.
Done.
Now skeleton number 1, who is with Artificer at the back, will attack him. He attacks you for
Not losing any more friends.
8 will be a miss.
Just bounces off his armor.
And now it's the Wendigo's turn. But before he takes his action...
So I don't think I'm frightened anymore, since I went
Did he
unconscious.
move out of the moonbeam?
For fuck's sake with your movie.
Guardian's turn on the moonbeam, so...
That moonbeam is just like damn moonbeam.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He failed. What's the damage?
He failed?
Yeah, I
You
rolled an
failed
extra two.
something?
He got it too. He saw compassion in front of his eyes, and his defenses dropped for a moment.
Oh fuck, and you were high.
16!
Oh, damn.
Oh wow, congratulations, you actually did a lot of damage. Also, Druid. Dex save.
Yep.
Aw! You!
Gadoo.
As a
You got
player, I'm
blasted.
counting the number of times he uses it. As Brynhilda, I missed the first 2. So this is the first time I see, oh geez, ice flying out of this monster.
You take 12 cold damage and make me a con save.
Oh no! This might be the end of the saga of Catman.
So what's roll the con save to see if the moonbeam is still up.
Alright.
And it's down.
This fight, man.
The undead Wendigo rouse at you, but then you guys notice a noise that you haven't heard before, and you see something talking to you. You hear something talking to you, but it's like he is really struggling to speak, like he's having throat problem, so to say. And you see this. And Paladin, you see John, the crow, the celestial raven, looks at this undead raven, and he's like completely shocked. His eyes are almost popping up. And what's the stats block for Raven Con?
Con?
Yeah.
I think the con is like -3.
Oh yeah, yeah, he definitely shit himself. So
Ooh.
you have bird poop on your shield, on your armor. And you can hear a voice coming out of that raven. Welcome, uninvited guest. I see you already have met some of my toys. Come in if you manage to survive. I have so much wonderful horrors to show you. And the undead crow is looking at the Wendigo. Kill at least one of them. And the Wendigo will charge with advantage after his master spoke to him at the Paladin.
He's also still prone since he went down.
Yeah, so he's attacking you with advantage. That would be 30-20 to hit you.
Yeah, it hits. Hey, Brand, I'm gonna be honest, I'm okay with Poltergeist.
10 damage.
Oh,
And
you
then-
think I'm protecting you for your sake?
That's cute. So,
I need my meat shield.
Are you still alive?
That's how much damage? 10?
10.
Yeah, I'm
Barely.
still alive.
Here comes the claw attack with advantage.
Oh, God.
Natural 20.
Oh, jeez.
Brr. Well, I have 3 health, so.
I think he's dead.
I mean, let's see. I'm just gonna roll the damage on all 20 so you can all see it. You take 19 damage.
Three
Is that
health.
over half your HP with the extra?
I mean, he had only 3 hit points. What is your max hit point?
40.
Okay, so
Okay, so
you're not
if you
you're
take
not straight
4 more damage, you're dead.
you're not straight up dead. You are unconscious at the moment.
Yep.
And the Wendigo is like stepping on your corpse and is like standing right in front of Brynhilda because he's gonna try to prevent you from healing him. And that's his turn.
Do you want me to roll up another character?
Growl, you're up.
Grau is gonna swing his glaive towards the skeleton,
Roll to hit.
not noticing whatever is happening behind the truck.
I mean,
Yep.
Just hearing some
wanted
screams.
You didn't want to see the big scary creature, so it works. You don't see anything. Yeah, 19 works. And that was skeleton number 4. And you did. He seems to almost dropping down. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna move away. Risk an opportunity attack.
Okay. And you get. A 10.
Okay, I'm gonna use my reaction and superiority die to do a riposte attack.
Which mean.
It's just a reaction attack since he missed.
Okay. So you get an opportunity attack basically.
Basically, yeah.
Roll to hit. That's a miss.
Fine.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. If my character dies here, this is my first character to ever die in any campaign.
Well, you're not dead yet. Depends on what the rest of the group would do.
Yeah.
Officer, you're up.
I am trying.
Okay, so he's gonna use his bonus action, his last one, to gain 4 temporary HP. And then he's going to. His blade starts to glow with the magnets from his hand to the blade. I'm doing booming blade, so if you. And then I'm going to make my attack. 13 hit.
13?
Yes, this man.
13 is a miss.
Dang. And I'm gonna use my movement and take the attack of opportunity to get out.
Okay. I mean, you guys seem to be fascinated with taking opportunity attack. Didn't you learn nothing from the paladin?
Well, he was surrounded by 4 people.
Uh,
That misses, so fine.
anyway, anything else, Artificer?
He's gonna move behind this dude and then wait. And that's it.
Druid, you're up.
Alright. Turn into a warhorse.
What?
What?
Oh no.
No, I got a plan, hear me out.
You're leaving us behind.
Look at
Wait,
my
I
hole.
the
need
artificer
one more
riding.
round of combat and I can do way more damage than is justifiable.
Okay.
Let Anna ride you. Charge into
Okay.
battle with the his
So-
spear swinging.
Turning into a horse, I'm going to my turn and hope this works.
Cat horse.
It's a horse with cat ears.
The curse.
So, what are you doing?
I'm just turning into a horse, turning into a war horse, and then I'm gonna end my turn and hope this plan works.
Okay, if you say so. Okay. Paladin, make me a death save. Make me a death save and whisper it to me.
Alright.
Fingers crossed, nat 20. Fingers crossed, nat 20.
Okay.
Alright.
And that was your turn. Lev, you're up.
Yeah, I will just slash at the enemy that is to my right.
$15 will hit.
Nice.
You're hitting number 7.
And that is 10 damage, and I will activate my fire rune on my sword, which is when I hit a creature with an attack using a weapon, I can invoke the rune to summon fiery shackles. The target takes an extra 2d6 fire damage, and it must succeed on a strength saving throw of 14, or be restrained for 1 minute.
Okay.
While he's restrained, he takes 2d6 fire damage every time it starts its a turn.
Does he need to make a save right now?
Let's see here. Yeah, it does.
What's the save and what's the DC?
It's a DC 14 strength.
He failed.
Ooh. Then he's restrained for 1 minute.
You can, and okay, so
let's see here. 2d6 fire damage.
what the damage?
I'm not going to trust the process.
That is 6 damage.
You can describe how you kill it.
Well, as I plunge my sword into its chest, fiery chains just erupt from it and envelop the creature, setting it ablaze as it just crumbles to the ground in ashes. And that's my turn, and I will roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yeah. Roll the attack with the disadvantage.
With right, I can see the Wendigo, right?
So all again. Yeah, you still kill it.
Nice,
But
double
you,
15.
but you are still fighting.
I am still shitting my pants in a light stream of shit.
Well, let's just say you're having very bad memories when you see him.
I am traumatized for life.
Skeleton number 3 now, who is going to attack, I guess, the horse. I mean, you are closest to him.
So big, cause horse.
Does Dirty 20 hit the horse AC?
Ooh,
Yes, it does.
You take 10 damage.
too bad the horse didn't have barding.
I'm a druid.
Oh, you can't wear our
And
metal.
now skeleton number 4 will climb up and attack the artificer. Does 14 hit you?
No. It just
Okay.
reflects off his armor.
Skeleton number 9 will attack the fighter. That will be a net 20.
And that 20 does hit.
So you take 9 damage. Brynhilda.
So am I unable to reach full tier to spray him in the face again with water?
You're gonna have to make a save, a check for that, because he's
Okay.
literally toppling over him. So make me.
No, I'm not going
Spike?
to do that then. I'm checking. I was checking to see if I could reach him, but if I can't because he's on top of him, then what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to reach into my pack and take out. Well, I'll just take out my dagger because what else are you going to do? And I'm going to stab the thing in the throat where I saw that. Where I didn't see the clog, but I'm going to stab it in the throat and be like, "Get off of my friend!" So,
Right.
stabby. Nope.
He doesn't seem to be impressed. Your
Nope.
dagger just hit him right between the ribs, and you basically hit L.
This is why I love arcane armor. No matter what I'm using, I add intelligence to it.
Skeleton
Alright.
number 1, who is the
I'm
one.
not done yet. I'm a pulse again to try and get myself some better armor than the 7 that I had before, but then I'm done. So yeah, go ahead.
Okay, now skeleton number 1 will charge at The fucking warhorse? So, I mean, you're a big target, you're a fucking horse.
I know. I didn't think that would attack me.
You're a horse.
I know.
Does 14 hit the AC of the warhorse?
Yes, it does. So
You
5
take-
damage.
I
Yes.
thought horses had like 18 AC.
What the fuck? What do you think horses are made
No.
of?
Horses
Bro,
horses have an
you know,
AC of
warhorse-
11 unless they're wearing barding.
Mm.
And unless you want to count my leather armor as barding, which I wouldn't, I have an AC of 11.
Okay, that was skeleton number 1. Wendigo.
Mm-hmm.
Will attack the paladin.
Well, I can't do nothing about that.
With advantage.
Ouch time.
Well, Paladin's dead because they only had 4 more till he died.
Okay. Let's just say he succeeded the first hit. Here comes the second attack.
If this one lands, I'm dead.
Yeah, if you had 4 HP till you died.
What's your AC?
15.
18?
Yeah.
He rolls 17. You dodge the second attack.
But he just misses, technically.
Yeah, he misses you.
I mean,
But
unless,
you
you don't
are
wanna
seeing-
count my, unless you don't want to count my shield.
You don't have a shield.
Yeah, 16.
Ah,
Well, we lost our Paladin.
wait. What do you mean shield? Shield of faith?
No. Like, actual just armor shield.
It's just on top of you.
Count it in, man. Don't be like, oh no.
Paladin, roll me a D100.
Oh,
You want me to whisper it to you?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh my.
You're still alive.
Alright.
Growl, you're up.
I mean, I will say... Never mind.
He's destroying his friends. The one he first met. He's gonna move in closer. Here. He's gonna attack the big guy.
Okay, roll to hit.
Take him down, Growl. I got you. Yeah.
And he's swings in
25
like
definitely hits.
horizontal motion, and he's gonna try and trip attack him. So strength save, please.
That would be 17.
Oof.
Saves. Still takes 8 points. Did.
Okay,
He's gonna action surge and attack again.
go for it.
Take him down.
20
Yeah.
hits, 20 hits.
Another trip attack.
This is
Growl.
cray.
Strength save.
You can describe how you kill it.
Yes!
Yes! Tripping the dice, it just cracks its skull.
Okay.
Faultier, you better live.
He slashes his leg, and it doesn't seem like he's gonna fall. He just stabs it in the chest, in the gut, and like rips it to once.
Okay. And the Wendigo explode. Just kidding.
Two
Okay.
dice.
Wendigo is down. Okay, you're up. Artificer, Bunny.
Oh, sorry, I was zoning out. I was confused, like which artificer, because I have the initiative word on the side. It's at stabbing time on this dude.
14 does hit. Who are you hitting?
This dude.
That would
And
be
he
skeleton
gets-
number 4. And you can describe how you kill it.
He just hits the spear with both hands, just stabs him on the head, pulls the head off, still on the spear, and he flings the head away.
Okay, anything else?
And I'm going to telepathically shove this one with my bonus action. He's gonna make a strength save DC 14.
That would be a natural 19.
Okay, it's saved.
He is not impressed. Druid, you're up.
Okay,
Let's
so
see if the horse trick pays off.
Ooh.
okay, so I'm gonna charge. Like I'm gonna run 20 feet towards this skeleton, and then I'm gonna make a hoof attack. Would be
Aren't you gonna take opportunity of attack?
Yeah, he takes 2 of them.
Yeah, I tried to just make him take one, but I fell.
So
wait a
one will be
minute.
15.
Wait a minute.
The other
Hold on
will
a minute.
be-
Yeah, you get 2
So-
off on you.
Okay.
Ouch
So
time.
the first two, two attacks hit you. You take 5 damage. Are you still in horse form?
No, I revert back to being a catman.
And then you take 6 damage as a catman.
Oh, well, I mean, still worked. I would have been dead otherwise. But, yeah, I'm out of HP.
Ah, you're down?
Yeah, horses only have,
Are you
19 HP.
are you down as the horse or are you down as the catman?
Believe the way wild shape works is I turn back into a cat after I go down.
Yeah, and
so.
what is the
Yeah.
hit point of the cat? You took 6 damage as the cat. Are you still up?
No, I'm not still up as the cat.
Okay, so you're down at the moment.
Yeah, I have 4 HP left as the horse and 4 left as the cat.
Yeah, you're down.
Ouch.
Paladin, you're currently still unconscious. Make me a death save
Come on.
and whisper
Don't
to
say
me.
anything.
I'm kneeling right next to
Don't
you.
act. Zero
Don't
emotion.
die.
Do not reveal.
Oh, jeez. I can't
You roll
tell.
that one, just don't say anything.
I'm staring at him. The corpse of the Wendigo fell down on top of, kind of next to him. Brynhilde was like, get off.
Oh, DM.
Fighter, you're up.
Yep.
Me?
Fighter, yeah.
Okay. Well, I
You're
am.
not frightened anymore.
I'm not frightened. Nice.
He is dead after all.
Then I am going to hack and slash at the last remaining skeleton around me.
Well, do it.
Down, take him down. You got this. Oh, yeah.
Roll the damage.
Let me do that.
And that is 5 damage.
He is still up.
Damn it. And that is all I really can do for now.
Skeleton number 3 now. And you will hear the crow, the undead crow, shout in anger. They destroy my creation! My minions! Kill them! And the skeleton will stab the druid.
No.
Oh, I
No.
can't do anything to stop that.
I can
So-
only heal one person at a time, you guys.
I'm out of
That's-
spell slot.
It's fine. It's
Let
fine.
me die
I
instead.
already,
Have
already
them
had a
shoot
second character ready.
Have them
If I
shoot
die,
bullets
it's
at
fine.
me.
Catman, does 17 hit you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
DM, have them shoot
Skeleton.
an arrow at me, please.
That was skeleton number 3. Skeleton number 9 will take an opportunity attack.
Oh no.
Oh my.
Right.
Yeah.
Lev, you may attack. You get an opportunity attack.
Oh, I'm definitely going to take that.
Yes, he moved past
Sorry,
you.
Catman, you've died.
I don't know. I don't know.
I
Ooh.
can't save
20
you.
does hit, roll the damage, depending what you
Nice.
roll. Roll the damage.
Oh, big money.
That is 7 damage.
You did a lot of damage, but you're still up.
Damn it.
Ooh.
And depending what I roll, Druid, you might have died. So let's see.
My
Man, I was gonna
backup
say, like,
character is
you're
the
rolling
second cat man.
fights or something. Or you can just jump over the cat and try to guard them.
Ooh. Ooh.
As you see the skeleton coming right at the lion folk, stabbing him in the neck.
Oh, am I dead?
You are super dead.
Oh man.
Yeah, baby!
Why are you excited about that?
Because I made the character terribly. I completely ruined his stats.
Oh,
Oh man, alright.
Okay, that was skeleton number 9. Brynhilda.
Can I
She'll-
tell in this moment if Voltaire is still alive, or do I have to roll something?
You're gonna have to do a medicine check.
Oh, should I just use Cure Wounds on him to just do it?
That's
Alright.
up to you.
I'm going to try to use Cure Wounds on Voltaire. Does it do anything, or is my magic wasted?
You just casted Cure Wounds.
Yep.
Paladin, you're up.
Oh. Voltaire, you're alive. I'm going to roll your health real quick. You get 8. And then
Okay.
from my position, I can pulse and hit myself, my bot. I can hit Growl. I can hit Voltaire. I can hit Liv. So I'm going to do another pulse. And let's see, 1d8 plus 5. So you all have 13 again.
Temp, right?
Temp, yeah. And then I am going to move my stupid self 10, 15, 15 here actually, 20, 25, and I'm going to put my spray bottle away and pull out my hand crossbow and post up right here. That's my turn.
Well, skeleton number 1 is going to attack the artificer, Bunny.
all right.
23 to hit you.
Yeah, 23 hits.
You take 7
7.
damage. Graal, you're up.
I'm so
Where was the crow again? Or the raven?
The raven is currently on one of the trees on that hill.
If you can kill it, you get bonus points.
Are you going to
Nah,
try
because
to
I'm gonna do
attack
that.
him or
I'm
what?
gonna help my teammates. I'm gonna attack the zombies.
Okay, go for it. "17 hits.
Wait,
And,
the Wendigo fell on the 12 damage or the extra from the superiority die? Because I might
The
not
extra.
have expended it. Okay.
You attack number 9, and you can describe how you kill him.
He sort of swings his glaive and like splits him in half, not cleanly, but like ruins him, destroys his bones and whatever he's wearing.
Okay. Artificer, you're up.
seeing his comrade get stabbed in the throat, looks at this skeleton, and just in blinding fear, is gonna just try to thrust his spear as far into him as he can. 14, so 12 piercing. So I remember that hit before.
Dang,
Yep.
good hit. Good solid stab.
Skeleton number 1. You can describe how you kill it.
He shatters the rib cage of it and just pushes it to the ground. And then he's gonna push the other one away with a telekinetic push. My bonus action.
He failed. So he pushed 5 feet, 10 feet? What's...
Let me actually pop it. 5 feet, and he's pushed away from me.
Okay. Julie,
Then I'm going to take my movement and then approach him again.
Ooh.
The druid's dead.
Yeah, he's playing dead.
And
Oh.
that's
Very
his
quite
turn.
dead.
Or does he resurrect back as a zombie?
I don't know. Do these zombies or do these skeleton swords have zombification?
No, that's their skeleton. But just kidding.
Oh,
He's dead.
thank goodness. It's terrifying.
Paladin, you're up. You're currently prone, and there is a very big undead that remains on top of you. And
He's
you
gonna
see,
get out.
John is like hugging your face. Oh my god, I thought I lost you.
That fucking sucked. He's gonna stand up, and he's gonna. And I go over here, right next to the growl, and he's just gonna sit down.
While watching the one remaining skeleton?
Yes.
Okay. Lev, you're up.
Yeah, I take aim with my crossbow towards the skeleton, the last remaining skeleton.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Sugar is done.
11 would be a miss.
Damn it.
Skeleton number 3 attacks the artificer. I believe, miss.
Yeah, he misses.
Brynhilda.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and take aim from my position, finally not in close combat with anyone, and I'm going to level my crossbow, thumb the fire rune on the handguard, and fire a firebolt out of it. And I'm
Definitely
guessing that's gonna be a hit. 4 fire damage.
Still alive.
Alright, and I'm not going to move. I'm not going to do a bonus action. I'm just going to glare at it angrily.
Growl, you're up. You can describe how you kill it.
Probably have like
He
one
sort of
yellow.
stabs in between his rib cages and like does a glaive suplex and throws him on the other side and destroys him.
Blade suplex. I love that term.
So instead of buddies, like right here now.
Yeah, probably like that. On the
I'm
tree.
guessing when it hit the ground, it just exploded.
Yeah.
Well, you will see the raven echoing in the woods. Well, at least I took one of you down.
Can I see it?
Not the one that wanted to die.
The undead raven. He is on top of this tree.
If I can see it, I'm gonna take one shot at it if I can. Sorry.
Let me just finish talking first.
Sorry. Yep.
And he will also welcome Lev. Welcome back, number 112.
I growl. I just growl. Shut up. At it.
Brynhilda, you may roll.
Wonderful. Firebolt. The 25 hit.
And the undead raven explode. And as the tree starts to burst into flames, you guys can see now with the light of the fire the lair of the Necromancer.
Oh, hey, there it is, isn't it?
And I need you guys to make me a perception check.
Happily.
15 passive. That's
8.
Anybody else? I see only 4.
Oh,
Ooh, full tier.
Okay,
and our large cat man is dead.
definitely
Yeah.
did not take expertise.
so Faultier and Lev, you guys notice when you take a bit more closer look and with the flames of the fire erupts from the tree, you guys start to see that you are in the middle of ruins.
Runes or ruins?
Ruins.
Okay. Okay.
Let me just stop the battle music real quick.
Is Mr. Catman?
Yeah.
Oh.
General music.
Oh.
He has PTSD.
So
Is that a
yeah,
status effect I can apply to myself?
Roleplay it.
you can just roleplay it. So as I said, what are you checking with your medicine check?
Oh, I was trying to see if he was still alive. She's convinced he might still be alive, and so she's trying to do chest compressions in vain.
You try to check for a pulse at the neck or where the wound is, and you can see that the head is like almost ripped apart.
I don't think we can save him.
It's just a flesh wound.
It's
Anyway,
just a
Tis but a scratch.
Tis but a script. Hey, you thought of the same thing.
Anyway, you guys realize that you are in the middle of ancient ruins.
Just
Before
the
before I
bodies.
before I do anything, I will walk up to the Wendigo and take a look at the numbers engraved in its skull and try to examine it to see what has been done to it.
Well, first of all, you can clearly tell that it is a Wendigo, but it seems to be a Wendigo that was resurrected.
An
And,
undead Wendigo.
and you can clearly see that
Shit.
the usually when a Wendigo dies, he needs to revert back to his humanoid form. He is not doing that.
Well, after examining it, I just stand up, kick the skull, and look over the people who's standing around the dead dude, and just say in a low voice, "Leave him." And then I start to like walk around and examine the ruins.
I suggest burn the bodies. Body.
You're examining the bodies of the skeletons, I presume?
No, I'm just suggesting in character to burn the bodies. But
To
both
burn the
the
bodies.
large cat and the Wendigo.
Was there anything special on Large Cat's body?
Yeah, he carried a.
He's dead. I don't know. Do I roll an investigate to check Large Cat Man's body?
Sure, investigation.
24.
Yeah, what does he find on your body?
So the large cat man carried a. It was like a preserved flower in his pocket. Doesn't have any like information about it. It's just a random preserved flower.
Sure. I'll take
DM.
that.
How do I?
There's definitely character significance, but
How do I whisper to you, DM?
so.
Gotcha. Anything of personal, sentimental, or real value. I'll probably leave the sentimental stuff on you as or Brynhilde rather, begins using Firebolt on the body to burn it, so that it can't be raised in any way to pursue them, and as suggested by another party member. So, Memnos, your wildfire druid body will be consigned to the flames.
Would have liked that.
He would have liked that.
He died the way he lived.
He died the way he lived, setting people on fire.
Yep.
Voltier's going to break down.
Knew him for like 2 sessions.
Basically, yeah.
Not because of that.
Stop weeping.
So, while Voltier has an existential crisis, John will try to console him, and he will tell Brynhilde you should probably check the ruins and the bodies.
Yep. I will begin investigating the bodies of the various creatures around, keeping my bot near me.
That's
You want me to roll
exactly
another investigation for it?
Yes.
And doing too. He's trying to search around the bodies.
Not as good, but 23.
Well, you find, on each skeleton there is a short bow and a long sword, but they don't seem to be carrying money.
That's fine.
But you can tell from the way the clothes they were wearing, you can tell they were probably hunters.
Do you think these people got lost out here?
That's most likely illusion.
What is that, anyways? Pointing at the dead Wendigo body.
Well, from the looks of it, it's a Wendigo.
What's that?
Well, that would be an history check.
I'll do it too. See if the
So-
name rings a bell.
Where's
24
my
history check. Bryn with them smarts.
Why, Dice? I'm supposed to be a smart character. Stop doing
You're from the
And
Isle
I'm
of
supposed
Man.
to be good at
Yeah.
fighting.
We don't have Wendigos in that area. So,
Are you sure about that?
I don't know. So 24. You heard a myth about a Wendigo. You know, it's a human that descended into cannibalism, and by doing that, he was cursed to shapeshift into this morbid creature.
Oh, a Wendigo. Yeah, that's terrifying. Isn't it like a shifty thingy though? Like, looks really big and weird and antlery.
From history, you would know that he is a shifter, but for some
Mhm.
reason, he doesn't return to his human form.
I want to try to rip off its skull.
Make me a sleight of hand check.
Like a hand?
Wait, you try to rip it or you trying to keep it whole?
He's trying to just tear it off. He's
Make
pissed
me-
the fuck off.
Strive check then.
Wrong. Why? Dice! Stop this!
So
Be
when
nice.
when he tried to rip up the skull, the creature is so large and big that it's too much for your wrinkly arms, and the two arms are left on the horns, and you just fall backward with no arms.
It's no arm and no hand.
Yeah.
He has an arm on one side. It's just doesn't have a hand.
Brynhilda's gonna get up and run over to the arms and try and help pull them free for our friend here, and help reattach them, and then say, "You need to remember to use your tools." And we'll pull out a knife and begin cutting the head off, slowly, and realizing that the knife probably isn't big enough either.
I mean, you can make a medicine check.
Sure. Again, not my strong suit. 17 though.
Well, with enough expertise with a surgeon knife, you manage to cut the head clean.
See? You just got to use your tools, and I'll plop it down on the ground in front of him.
It's a bit hard to use your tools when you're upset. He claps his hands together as the hands rotate and reset back to normal.
So you have a skull of a Wendigo. What do you do with it?
Before they do anything, I would like to just quickly make a sketch in a notebook that basically resembles the skull and the number engraving.
Love it.
Okay.
He's gonna start taking off its antlers, the skull, and then cut down to the antlers.
So you're cutting the antlers. Okay. So make me sleight of hand.
What you need the antlers for?
Dex, Dice, be nice to me.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Grind them and make spices out of it.
You managed to cut the antlers intact.
He's gonna tie the antlers to him. I forgot to add my starting equipment. It's not my necessary things. I'll deal with that later.
So what do you do with the antlers?
He ties it to his back. I forgot to give him his backpack and such.
Okay. Anything you want to do with the skull?
And then he's going to take the actual skull itself and start hollowing it out.
Well, it's already pretty much hollowed, but yeah, you managed to do that.
Getting all the fleshy bits out.
Oh yeah, there are a bit. And yeah, you managed to clean the skull from inside.
Alright. I'm going to take off my artificer integrations from my spear. Now it's just a normal spear. And
That's cool. All to
He's gonna hold onto the skull and put it in his backpack and tie it to the back of his backpack, just covering his bedroll.
Okay, you managed to do that.
All right.
So what the rest of you are doing at the moment?
Brynhilde was checking out the ruins just due east of the dead body, but now she and Jax are kind of heading towards the main entrance slowly.
Well,
And Livius is just following them.
make me a history check when you examine the ruins.
Okay. 13.
You're not really sure what is this place, but you have a feeling. You do know that during the Great War, some cities and villages were basically burned down and destroyed, and basically were lost from history and maps over the years. So you assume it's maybe one of them.
What is it?
The crow said we should go in there, right? And she'll point towards the entrance.
Yeah, the undead core. Yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
I'm going to look around at everyone. How hurt are we all?
Maybe
fine.
we should rest up. I expelled a lot of energy.
Using these runes takes a lot out of me. I would like to take a rest and regain some of my strength.
So are you doing a long rest?
That's my question for everyone. Do we want to do any rest, short rest, long rest?
I need to get my spell slots back.
Okay.
Far away
Well-
is this from the church?
Several hours at least. I remember that it was a couple hours from the town to the church. The church was near the woods, and we were traveling through the woods for a little while, so probably 3 hours from the church.
Just we go back there,
We could go back there, or we could rest here.
have a funeral for the black or something.
The ashes that are left behind.
I'm back.
So what do you do?
So do we go back to
I-
church, guys?
I think we should head back. It seems safer.
Yeah.
I think your bird is broken.
Who said any of this was going to be safe?
Safer to recover.
Gonna gaze over her shoulder longingly at the front door, like, let's go in, but we'll defer to the party if they all decide they want to leave first.
It's not a long walk. Let's go back.
Okay.
Did we burn the Wendigo or no?
No, we cut off its head and horns, and we've left the body otherwise.
Come back if I took off its head.
So can I assume that you're all retreating?
Yeah, and burn the
Yep.
Wendigo as well.
Which recovered.
We retreat. Yes.
Okay,
But
so you
since
go
Bob-
back to the church, I assume.
Yes, as the party has dictated, we shall return.
I
Okay, so you're all back safely
Oh.
at the church.
That token's not supposed to be there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mark it for dead. So it's in the wrong location. Here, in the graveyard I will put you.
Ooh, apropos.
Oh, actually, this is a fresh grave. Yeah.
Horrible. We lost one.
So yeah, the preacher sees you, a bit surprised, and he looks at you and he can see that you're all tired and exhausted. What happened?
the moment he says that, Livy starts to storm up towards him and try to grab for his the collar of his clothes.
Are you
Hey,
sure
hey.
about that?
Hey, don't.
I'm sure
don't.
about it.
Yeah, no.
Calm down.
And Livius will ask him, "What do you know about this necromancer?"
First of all, when you touch him, you take 4 fire damage.
Should I roll?
No, you take just 4 fire damage
Oh,
the moment you touched him.
Okay, 4.
And then he will look at you and tell you, son, for your safety, please remove your hand.
I will remove my hands when you answer me.
I mean, you're just gonna continue burning yourself. I'm
He
not
will
actively
burn
trying to kill you.
he will burn himself trying to get these answers.
Let him go. He's not. Yeah, because he's exhausted. He was exhausted the whole fight.
Well, okay. So each time you ask a question, you're gonna take fire damage.
That's fine. Will he answer the one I already asked?
What was the question again?
What he knows about the Necromancer.
Well, I know only what you share with me. I know that his name is Blackskull.
Not
And you take 2 fire damage.
2 damage. There we go.
Brynhilde is standing next to you as you have your hands at the preacher's neck, and it's burning. And she's like, "Please let go."
And I'm reluctantly letting go while looking down at my. I assume at this point either first or second degree burned hands.
I mean, he is a flame skull. What did you expect to happen when you touched him?
I was kind of expecting him to get intimidated and answer every question I had. Well, that's what Livius expected.
So,
Oh.
Lev, make me a history check.
Ooh, nice.
The name Blackskull sounds familiar.
And I kind of take a few steps back, look at Brynhilde, and nod slowly and say, "Thank you for bringing me there." And then I kind of retreat a little bit to think about the name that the preacher has given me.
But your hands, they're all blistered and kind of cracked and blackened.
Yep.
I could. She's gonna pull out that same water bottle and spray you for 13 healing on your hands.
Don't bother. I'm gonna
Too late.
go get some rest.
I know we all are, but your hands are wet with healing.
I never thought I'd hear that sentence.
Try some aloe vera.
Exactly.
So, the preacher will ask you, did you manage to find the lair?
We did.
Yeah, we found the lair. There were a bunch of skeletons and a big Wendigo thing guarding it, and
Oh dear.
a crow. I blew up the crow.
A crow? I mean, you were talking about this guy? He points at John.
No, one a lot less alive? I don't know.
Oh, that's a sinister omen.
Well, dead's dead, right? Well,
I
wait.
mean, now. So, where is it located, the lair?
It's I'm gonna just recount the directions we took to get there. It's in some ruins, there's skeletons, it's in the part of the woods where it gets really dark, the tree cover's thick.
Why are you interested?
You see, Richard is like scratching his goat bill, and he seems to be checking a library that is located over here. Sorry, over here.
The one
And you
where we
see,
found the book earlier?
yeah. So you see him like teleporting, like a pillar of flames, and appear in this library. And you can hear him search for a certain book, and then he find it and teleport back.
As the flames fly past her. Oh! Runs back into the room.
I remember reading something about the ruins in the area. That's very interesting.
Do you know anything about it?
Well, I don't know the name of the city, but I do know some rumors that happen. Apparently, before the Great War, there was a city of elven people. And those elven people weren't the orthodox elven folk. They basically worshipped some evil deity. It doesn't really explain who, but I do see that Swaria have sent her army, and with the involvement of some gold dragons, they demolished that city. That event happened a few hundreds of years ago.
Does that ring any bells?
You can make a history check.
Baller. 18.
You think you have heard something similar, but like the preacher said, you're not really sure who was the deity they were serving or why those elven folk were destroyed by the Swaria army.
Hmm.
Why the paladin dies?
Question.
Joke.
Ah,
Okay.
he's dead asleep.
That's very interesting, the location he picked for himself.
Yeah, there were a bunch of ruins, and the Wendigo had this weird etching on its skull. Does the number 88 mean anything to you?
Richard just shrugged his shoulder. He has no idea. But he
Okay.
looks at Lev. But maybe he does.
What do you mean? Lev, do you know something about this?
Liv just kind of growls and like grumbles and starts walking off down the aisle of the temple, trying his best to ignore every single mention of those numbers.
My insight check of 18 tells me that you might be hiding something, but I'm not
Oh.
sure because it's an opposed check.
Well, make a deception check, Lev.
I'm deciding to fail that check.
So I
Well-
can definitely tell that you're hiding something. That's fine.
Definitely.
Okay. Lev, what? Wait, where are you going? It's just a question.
I'm going to check on the children. Please leave me alone.
Okay.
Well, you go down the basement, and you see the children playing games.
And I'm leaving my weapons at the top of the stairs so that I don't intimidate them.
They greet you hello.
Brynhilda's going to kind of follow you to the top of the stairs, see that you leave your weapons, feel a little calm, and then just kind of chill and start her long rest at the top of the steps while you hang out with the kids, because she's tired and PTSD right now.
And I'm basically just gonna sit down there and just try
Seems to be
to
the
entertain the children with like interesting stories or funny jokes or something, and
Very
then
cool.
see if he can get some sleep down there.
Yeah, you're doing that, and you manage to fall asleep. So,
Brynhilda's starting her long rest too, so she's just meditating for 4 hours in the corner.
I think it would be a good point to stop the session.
Same.
Yeesh.
So, yeah, we are done for the day. I do hope you enjoyed the fight.
Very fun. Very terrifying. Whew, whew, dead character.
I
It was
enjoyed
kinda
it.
long, bro.
PTSD the session.
I'm
Could've
just
It
been
was
gonna
pretty
say,
fun. I'm gonna be honest.
It was well done, though. I'm going
I'm
to stop
gonna-
I
recording.
thought the horse
I need to
would
find me
save
some
me.
plate armor very soon.
3, 2, 1, end recording.